Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Welcome back to my book channel. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I love to talk about books and do book reviews and book hauls, and I'm basically one of those just huge book readers that just my whole life is reading, to be honest with you. That's my whole life. So let's get into this book review. So I read this book because I wanted to read all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books because I love her writing so much. And to be honest with you, this is my probably my least favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid's book that I've read so far. I only have one more to go until I have read all of her books so far. She has a book coming out in June, which I have not read yet, obviously. But I am so excited to read that. And of course, in June, I will do a review of that book when it comes out. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into this book. So I did not care for this book, and I said that, but I will tell you why. I felt like both of the characters were so whiny, unlikable, and critical of each other. I liked parts of the book, and the parts that I liked were not when they were not together. I don't think they worked together as a married couple. I didn't like them together. I didn't really even like them individually, and I'll go into that in a second. But I liked the parts where the books were about her friends, her grandmother, her mother, her sister, her brother. I liked that part of the storytelling, but I did not like Lauren and Ryan. I really didn't like Ryan. I wanted to throat punch him, actually. So Lauren and Ryan's marriage had taken a significant hit. Over the years, they've gradually grown apart and developed feelings of resentment towards each other. In an effort to assess their relationship, they've decided to spend a year apart and reflect on their individual needs and determine if they still want to be together. And I read that and I was like, that sounds like a really interesting subject matter. I would love to read something like that. That sounds really fun and relatable, and it seems emotionally healthy. So while the writing itself was strong, their characters came off as, I said this, unlikable, whiny, and overly critical of each other. It was really no surprise that their relationship was failing. Ryan in particular came off as a petulant child. He threw a tantrum because he didn't have sex with his wife on his birthday, despite her not feeling well. He is very sex obsessed, and there's a point in the book where he is like, our marriage fell apart because you never initiated sex, and you never did this, and you never did that, and honestly, I'm not attracted to you anymore. I find other women attractive, and I don't find you attractive. And I was like, oh my God, who says stuff like that? At one point, he also admits to feeling a surge of anger and wanting to punch a wall whenever Lauren mentions wanting to eat ethnic cuisines, and he finds it pretentious, and all he craves are burgers and pizza. And I was just like, I hate this guy. He's horrible. But Lauren wasn't much better. She treats Ryan like a doormat and seems bewildered when he no longer loves her. During their time apart, instead of focusing on personal growth and learning to be a more supportive partner, she fixates on whether he's seeing someone else, and she even resorts to stalking him. This is it was so It was so cringe. And like this book was so 2014 or 2015 when it came out, you know. And then I like, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what happens at the rest of the book, turn the video off now. Okay. I gave you 5 seconds. Okay. And then as we approach the final 10% of the book, everything wraps up rather abruptly. The characters rekindle their love, and it comes across as kind of almost jarring, and the happily ever after doesn't seem earned. Like, I didn't want them to get together because they sucked together. And I think after this book, they are gonna get divorced for good, like in 6 months, because they are just terribly toxic to each other. And honestly, it just wasn't a fun book. Like, I did not like this. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 because, like, honestly, the 2 stars that it gets is for the secondary characters. I loved the grandmother. I loved the mom. I loved the brother. I loved the sister. I loved the friend. But, like, I hated Lauren and Ryan, or whatever his name is. Like, he was really just terribly toxic. And, yeah. So, and Lauren was horrible too. So, yeah, I'm sad that this isn't like a read this book, everyone, because I hate, like, doing bad reviews. Like, this is not something I enjoy doing, but, you know, I have to do it. So, yeah, enjoy, and keep on reading, be safe, and keep happy, and, you know, just keep going on. All right, see you later.